We are live. Mic check, 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 mic check.
Look, a lot of gang shit.
Talk to him.
Crash. Look.
Run it up.
A lot of MHF shit.
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
inspired me.
Run it up.
Shotty inspired me. Money inspired me. Time inspired me. If the op was outside, we don't give a fuck. Been that block and we shooting it up. I be pulling no full shit, got me booted up. Niggas bitches, I don't give a fuck. Say they slide through what them niggas, they ain't dumb. We gon' hit them, I'ma keep on cooking. Till bottom, no stop it till them niggas done. If we beatin' them niggas gon' run. Watch out, Trench gang no miss. I be fucking his bitches, the one that he kisses, she still sucking dick. And I been money hungry, I know that they plotting to spin on the kid. Look, but they live how I live. Bro past the knocks and I'm fiending the hit. My bitch hold the chops, 17 in the clip. Fuck it, know that paper ain't found till we bustin'. Tell that bitch suck me up, it ain't nothing. Overtoning the Henny, she touching. I can't smoke with no floaters for nothing. A lot of niggas be capping but bluffing. All that internet shit, I'm in public. We gon' beat that boy up in the deli. I don't care if that boy ain't on nothing. Lil' bro up balls on them low. 10 plus, that's drumming. Don't give a fuck how my young niggas on them. Bro, we the clock, cause shot like Jordan. Every time I feel bad vibes, niggas gon' see bad signs. A lot of souls everywhere, let's have a bad time. Trey Pan cooks body like a landmine. Look, bro said we gon' spit through that side. We gon' spit through that side, up it and dump. No, we gon' blick that. I keep a chopper on me and that shit ain't never been for fun. That nigga dead, we ain't saying no names. Bro, bad I ain't playing no games. Niggas so like they gangster, but they really gay. A lot of niggas got left trying to speak on the gang. A lot of niggas move different because they the opposite. Call a little bro and I base start flocking. When you name the Oodles and niggas start watching them. With them if you ain't gon' ride for them. I'm spending bread to make ends, that's Monopoly. Trapped as a younger trying to get out poverty. Shorty can slide, but she can't, so no time on me. Shorty can look, the niggas that talk don't put it on for the gang. You can get blicked any time of the day. Have the ambulance pick you up, zip you away. With this life that I'm living, this shit could get day. Take a nigga chain and I get a rush. Niggas say he gang, I don't give a fuck. I'm BBK, see me and they duck. And I'm money hungry, been about my bucks. Chase a nigga down, ain't no flag cabin. Run down on a nigga, March Madness. I'm tryna body that boy if it's static. I always move cautious, can't get caught without the bro. Said we on top, think it's time to move like. Inside the move, attack it. These shots is need to burn a nigga tie. Came in through the front, so I'm out through the back. If the op is outside, we don't give a fuck. Been that block and we shooting it up. I be pulling no full shit, got me booted up. Niggas bitches, I don't give a fuck. Say they slide through what them niggas, they ain't dumb. We gon' hit them, I'ma keep on cooking till bottom, no stop it till them niggas done. If we beatin' them niggas gon' run. If the op is outside, we don't give a fuck. Been that block and we shooting it up. I be pulling no full shit, got me booted up. Niggas bitches, I don't give a fuck. Say they slide through what them niggas, they ain't dumb. We gon' hit them, I'ma keep on cooking till bottom, no stop it till them niggas done. If we beatin' them niggas gon' run.
It's Monday. Run it up, 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 run it up.
37 seconds.
Hit a button, Morty. Give me a beat. Oh, man. Okay. All right.
This is Lumen.
What should we play? I always go with one of my favorites right here.
You gotta get one of your victory songs right now, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta wait for the game to be over because y'all making it sound like it's close.
It's close.
All right, so
Close,
yeah.
close. Let's go.
Yeah!
I be on the 40 with the 40 on me.
Yeah!
I be sliding through the 40 with the 40 on me.
Yeah!
40 with the 40 on me.
Rick
I be
Ross
sliding through the
Stars,
40 with the 40 on me.
Go ahead.
I keep that 40 on me. Let me talk my shit. Praying on that new Wraith, I'm just wishing on a star. We was on the road to riches, how the hell we get this from? Plug got love for me, said I'm in his quarter zone. When I cop a whole thing, he throw an extra quarter zone. Slide through the clouds, I'm stretching like a DJ. You ain't out there, we gon' bring it back like a replay. Running through your strip with a stick, like a relay. I don't even fuck with these niggas, move like the 3K. Dumb shit, come through, asking niggas who want this. Draco, 808s mean it came with a drum kit. Herbo, arms cross, asking niggas who run shit. My mans got shot next to me, so I get numb quick. Almost right tired of the trapping, but my love this. Ain't in my hands, but I already know God above this. Brother got 35, he left me in the streets alone. Gotti got killed, wish he never left the sweeper home. Man's popped the wrong pill, said he won't be the same. Knew him since kids, I never ever thought it'd be this way. Slept on the bed, he would sleep on the floor. When he had food stamps, we used to split him at the store. He was 10 toes down, my nigga, we stood tall. Always talk about the ball, but he never tried to score. Niggas be having baggage, trying to fly with the pilot, trying to get it in my car. Never know what's the mileage. I done did fly shit, never need a stylist. Method man slide sliding on niggas like what's the knowledge? Bruce Leroy glow, and I ain't need to polish. Grade A work, I couldn't average up in college. Built a strong team, then I started making plays. Niggas wanna ride my way, but they brushed me the wrong way. Trapping, all of that money go to the rapping. In New Jersey, moving that twerk, nigga, I'm tracking. Man, just a fuck, you slimy low when it's action. Snitch niggas, bitch niggas, why your phones they be tapped in? Benny Peru flex on them, see the jacket drip. Plug got in Cali, overnight all the packages. I remember playing that block into the stash done. I remember borrowing Glocks when I ain't have one. Now the diamonds dancing on me, doing the bad one. I remember telling my niggas, wait till that bag comes.
Stop playing, man.
Through the 40 with the 40 on me.
Stop playing, man.
Yeah, I always keep the 40 on me. I be on the 40 with the 40 on me.
We gotta get this to 50K views, man.
With the 40 on me. All my niggas keep that 40 on me. Slide through the 40 with the 40 on me. Yeah, it's rude.
This is a certified hood classic.
That's a fact. A few ways we can go, man. We can go a few places.
I don't know. I think you should wait 2 seconds.
Wait 2 seconds?
4 seconds. Just get your song queued up. Just get what you need to play right now queued up.
We about to all right, so I'm gonna play more record while I'm getting my record pulled up. Cause we about to celebrate this win tonight. I told y'all, Celtics in 4. I told y'all.
Are you what? 40 shit.
Look, you know my bop?
Yeah.
Back when I first copped the 38, I was feeling like Pop. Gotta whisper when we conversating, cause these niggas be cops.
It's over.
Niggas ain't active, really be
Over.
capping, doing a lot.
Now I get to play my record.
I aim at your drop,
This
and
how
then
we
let it
feel
flop, then you see him
about
drop.
Brooklyn.
Skirt off in the drop. I take my chance with a rapper, put 3 in his top. I'm not alone.
This is how we feel about Brooklyn.
Fat motherfucker.
Hey, what's up? Y'all lucky I can't even play that for real, man. Y'all lucky I can't play that for
I
real,
know you
man.
go like that.
That's how we feel about Brooklyn. That's how we feel about Brooklyn. Get jiggy with it. Hold on, let me get my song queued up, man. Let me get my real song queued up. So that way we don't get banned.
They're reviewing it right now. It's over. 114, 109, they making free throws.
Here we go. This is how we feel about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share this video with y'all. I'm gonna share this video with y'all so y'all don't think I'm. Yeah, because I don't think some people don't understand what's going on. This is how we really feel. If you want to know how we really feel, because I told y'all we were going to pack them up. I told y'all we were going to pack them up. Now it's only round 1, but we got a reason to celebrate.
They're the first team to go to the next round, too.
Oh, yeah. We get a nice little vacay.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to tell y'all. Talk to him, Ujiri. Uh-huh. You know what time it is. Woo! You know what time it is. We gonna run that back one more time, man. You know what time it is.
Wet.
Swept out they socks, boy. Yes, sir. Woo! Sweet, 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 sweet. All right, last time.
115, 112, the final score.
Don't give a shit about the Nets. Come on, son. Masai Ujiri for president. Let's go. I told y'all, man. I told y'all from the jump, we are not here to play with Brooklyn. I told y'all from the jump, Brooklyn, I've been telling y'all all year, Brooklyn is overrated, 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 overrated. And now y'all finally get to see again why Brooklyn is overrated. I told y'all they don't have any rebounding. I told y'all they don't have any big men. I told y'all that Kyrie and KD wouldn't work out. I told y'all all of this.
They got no bench.
No bench, no bigs. And y'all lost out when y'all traded James Harden.
Talk your shit.
I don't know what to say, man. It's like when you tell people.
Where's Ern? Should we have him call in?
I'm calling that man. I'm calling that man.
Call him from the app. He might not pick up.
He's not gonna pick up.
He's not gonna pick up.
Let me call the number one Net fan in the world. The man who said KD is the best player in the world.
He's not gonna pick up.
Yo, what happened, man?
What's good?
What you mean what's good? What's going on? What's up?
What's up?
You got some brooms in your crib?
He hung up?
Wow.
Oh.
You got some brooms in your crib?
The Wi-Fi went off.
Wow. He's a funny. See, this is why I don't mess with people from Brooklyn, man. Y'all Brooklyn cats, man. Y'all always pulling something. That's
real,
crazy.
Right? That didn't just happen.
Yo, we witnessed it live. Matter of fact, let me call the Ginge, man. Let me get the Ginge's opinion.
Oh, shit.
Let me get the Ginge's opinion. Because the Ginge, he's also been on this, I'm about to say train, pause. He's also been on this Brooklyn is trash. Ginge never answers. This is crazy. Why nobody answers the horn? Like, what is going on? Try to call us, celebrate. Jose. You know, if he missed the score, he's not gonna call back. Yo.
Yeah.
Listen, man, you live on 40 Central Podcast, man. I need your take on this Brooklyn Nets and Celtics series.
Jason Tatum scored. I'm gonna say Kevin Durant is trash.
Okay.
I hate him.
Okay.
Kyrie, he's a little overrated. Celtics, as much as I don't like them, they got a good team.
Okay, a basketball analyst, that means a lot coming from you, sir.
He wanted to ask something too?
What happened?
Nah.
I said he wanted to ask something too?
Nah, we wanted to tell you that we called somebody, and then the Wi-Fi went off, so they couldn't keep talking to us.
Zoe was about to say something too, but she eating.
Tell her we send our love and that we said what's up. We can't wait to see you on the court.
I got y'all.
All right, man. You have a good night. Keep being a great dad.
I appreciate it.
No doubt. We gotta make some phone. We gonna make some phone calls tonight. Yo, the Ginge, you live on 40 Central Podcast. So don't say nothing crazy.
Talk to me, yo.
I need your take on this Nets Celtics series. We called your man Ross.
Why he not answering?
He answered. He answered.
Put him on the three-way.
I said hello, right?
All right.
I told him. I asked him what happened. He said what? I said what happened. He said what?
He forgot to pay his phone bill.
That's exactly what happened. And then his phone went out.
That's crazy. I think he gonna text us and say he was on a train or something. Nigga, he take the train to scam.
Nah, he gonna say he just landed.
Listen, I don't know. This is crazy, though. I know you happy. You a Boston fan.
Come on, son.
I know you happy. I know you happy. You gonna say you called it.
As
We
I
had the
did.
podcast. Ernie would look stupid. I don't know, man. KD's not who we thought he was.
So do you feel like he's a tad bit overrated?
I've been saying he was overrated.
So like overrated in what sense? Like overrated
Like
in,
meaning like the media be hyping him too much. Talking about greatest scorer, best player in his generation. Like, stop it.
So you don't think is he at least top 5 of this generation?
Top 5? I give him top 5.
Really?
Top 5
of this generation?
from the two.
Well, when does this generation start?
Because
all right. So right now, only 2 people I could think of is Braun and Steph.
All right.
Now, who else would you put in there?
Got to throw Kawhi in there, 2-time champion.
Kawhi.
Got to throw Giannis. Got to throw Giannis in there.
Kawhi got 3 chips. I think Kawhi got 3.
I think he got 2. He got the one when they beat Braun once. Oh, no, they beat Braun twice.
They beat Braun twice, and then he got one in Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh, 3-time champion.
Yeah, he got 3. So Kawhi, okay.
Steph, Braun.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta kind of put KD in there. Giannis, okay. Yeah, KD gotta be in there.
But do you put Dunk? You could put low key put Duncan in there, depending on when you start.
Oh, if you going from there, then you gotta put Kobe in there. You gotta put Kobe, Duncan.
Depending on when
KD sucks. Fuck KD. I hate that nigga, yo. Nigga's trash. I can't wait to see Ernie. I gotta see his face soon. It makes it look better because he gonna sound stupid.
You think
he's
showing up to work?
Everybody got swept.
Yeah, he got to show up.
I didn't know you was live right now.
Yeah, we live right now, man. Pull up.
Oh, I'm about to pull up right now.
All right.
I got you. All right.
Pulling up here? Or
No, into the stream.
I'm about to say, then he comes outside for this. This is
Nah.
crazy.
We gotta actually link up though. We got some stuff to celebrate. But yeah, man, today's a good day for Boston. Shout out to all the Celtics fans around the world. We are in unison today, celebrating the fall of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Some people predicted it. Some people predicted Brooklyn. More so because they have 2 superstars, but like I've been telling y'all, we have 2 emerging superstars in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and we also have a great surrounding cast behind them. I told y'all when we got Al Horford back that it was going to make us a better team. I told y'all that Robert Williams will be the next Clint Capella. I told y'all these things. And y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all said Marcus Smart couldn't be a point guard. I said that's not going to matter. Y'all said our defense not going to be the same. I said that's not true. Y'all said Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown wouldn't be able to step up. I said that's not true.
Oh, you know what a couple of people did tell you, too.
What happened?
The Knicks were better than them, too.
Yo, somebody owe me money, but we're not going to, we're going to keep our business in-house. But, somebody owe me money from saying that the Knicks were going to be better than the Celtics. We saw how that played out. I don't even think the Knicks made the playoffs.
No,
they didn't make the playoffs. Did they make the play-in?
No.
No. But they better than the. Okay. So yeah, we had to deal with the Knicks fans' energy all year, but now that they're dead, we ain't got to worry about that. And this is just a great day, man. It's almost like knocking out 2 people at once. We knocked out the Knicks fans, and we knocked out the Brooklyn fans, and now we got to face arguably the best player in the NBA today, in Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that's who they play next?
That's who we will play next.
All right,
So we'll play the winner from the Bulls-Bucks series. If the Bucks do advance, I got us winning in 7 games.
7?
7 games.
It goes to 7? Okay.
I think it goes to 7. I think
Middleton back?
if Middleton does not play, I still think it goes 7 games. If Middleton does play, I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I think it's going 7 games regardless. But I do think that we have the team to give Giannis problems. Because I think what our coach is going to do, he's going to watch the tape from the Raptors-Bucks series when Kawhi was there and how they slowed him down. He's gotten better since then, but what I noticed from that series was that Giannis struggled when he was driving past one perimeter defender and seeing 2 big bodies in the paint. He struggled with that. So because it wasn't as easy a layup as it usually is for him once he gets past the primary defender. So we have the bodies to throw on him to give him different looks. So that's why I think it's going to slow him down, especially if Bobby Portis, Brooke Lopez, if they're not hitting shots, we going to win.
Yeah, because Grayson Allen can't keep that up.
Yeah, we not really too worried about Grayson Allen. I mean, he's doing good, but he's also playing the Bulls.
20 points a game and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. So I think we have what it takes, especially with Middleton out. I think we got what it takes to knock him off. Even with Middleton there, I think we still do have a chance because I feel like our role players are better, our supporting cast is better. I think our coaching is just as good. I think our defense is better, and I think we have more stars. Like our B players are better than their B players. Like I think. It's hard to say, but I think I'd rather have Jaylen Brown than Drew Holiday. Although that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. I'd rather Giannis over Tatum. But then you have Marcus Smart.
Got over Wesley Matthews.
I'd rather have Marcus Smart. Yeah.
Starter.
All right, so let's start point guard for point guard. Drew, Marcus. I'm taking Drew. Shooting guard, would be Chris Middleton, Jaylen Brown. I would rather have Middleton for right now. If I'm building a franchise, I'm taking Jaylen Brown because he's still developing. At the small forward, you got Giannis, Tatum. Giannis wins that matchup. And then I forgot who they got Brooke Lopez.
Bobby Portis.
Bobby Portis. Al Horford. I'm taking Al. Then they got
But Bobby
Brooke.
Portis won't be playing who's playing the center? Tice?
No, Robert Williams.
Oh, Robert Williams.
Yeah, so we got Al Horford at the
I
floor.
like that young kid. He's all right.
Yeah, I try to tell people. Then
He hustles.
we got Robert Williams and Brooke Lopez, and then I'm taking Robert Williams. But those matchups will switch. I'll take our bigs versus their bigs any day. So with that, and then you go to the bench. I feel like our bench, we got White, we got Grant Williams, one of the top 3-point shooters in the league. We got I keep forgetting his name. Oh my God. This is crazy because I'm a crazy Celtics fan, but we got another scorer off the bench who helps us. And I just feel like we got an overall better bench, but it's going to be a good series. It's going to be back and forth.
Better than this shit.
Yeah, way more. This was actually not a bad series.
It was good games. It was good games. It was a bad series. It was in a series. It was 4 games.
Good games, bad series. Okay, I could accept that. Good games, bad series. Because it's not like we were punching them by 20 every game.
Nah, I was punching them by a couple. They just came back.
Yeah, they kept making,
I was watching the game, and I watched like most of the games, and they just couldn't get a stop. They can't stop them.
That's what I've been saying.
They couldn't get a stop.
And the crazy thing about that, right? Their biggest weakness was rebounding and defense, and they traded away their best defender and rebounder, which was Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Like that, it literally made no sense. So what the Nets tried to do,
to not play people,
to not even play them. So it's like what the Nets tried to do, they tried to be the Los Angeles Lakers. Not today's LA, but like they tried to be what LA is, which is we're going to get the best players and win championships. And that's not how, it doesn't work like that for everybody. So you can't just build through free agency and think that you're gonna just automatically win a championship. That's what the Nets tried to do. Once they got KD, they had Kyrie, they had a solid supporting cast. They had Karis LeVert, they had Jared Allen, they had Joe Harris.
But Joe Harris is hurt though.
Yeah, now he's hurt, true. But at the time, they wasn't even really playing. He wasn't getting off like that even when the KD and Kyrie first got there.
Yeah, but he wasn't, but he was a spot up shooter. Like the threes he was hitting was good for his role. That he played his role. He played his role very well.
Okay.
So without that role player, you needed to have somebody like Steph. Steph came in, but it wasn't the same.
And then they also had Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, let him go.
He was balling. Now I think he's balling for the Mavs.
Yeah,
like they had a great core, and then they just traded it for a bunch of old heads, and it's like y'all got DeAndre Jordan.
Didn't play him.
So then he walks. Y'all get Andre Drummond. He's
Barely playing.
Barely doing much of anything. Y'all got Blake Griffin. Don't
He didn't
play
even play
him.
the first 2 games. He played last game. I don't even know if he played this game. I didn't even see him.
Me neither. I mean, he played game 3, played great, and then they sat him down. I don't know why. You got Lamar. They brought back LaMarcus Aldridge. Didn't play him. So it's like, why trade all of that? And then y'all had James Harden, who played good for y'all last year.
He played good this year too, and at points times.
Yeah, he was.
When 3 of them's on the court, obviously he can't really get his numbers the way he is, but he did play. He played decent.
Exactly. And so James Harden did what he had to do. Y'all traded him. So it's like, at some point, at what point are we going to start looking at KD and Kyrie the same way y'all look at LeBron as a GM making these decisions? Right? Anytime the Lakers make a decision, y'all say LeBron was behind that. LeBron called that shot. Why isn't KD and Kyrie getting the same criticism?
But I think they did for when James Harden left, though.
But that was only because rumors had it that Kyrie was killing him in practice and James Harden just wasn't happy. So it's like, I don't think people said that he left because of Durant's decision. People were saying that, oh, Kyrie was killing him in practice. He wasn't happy, so James Harden wanted to leave. That's the rumors I heard. But now, had that been LA,
it would have been.
Oh, LeBron gets James Harden out of here. And it's just like the way that they tell these stories about these superstars, and I feel like they just show bias and favoritism for some superstars as opposed to others. That's the part that I don't like. Kevin Durant just got swept in the first round. He had his second best player. He had his tag team partner. They didn't really have significant injuries, right? There wasn't anybody that was like, damn, like if this person was here, it would have been a completely different series. So there's that excuse is out the window.
Just for Nets, right?
Just for this series, right? It wasn't missing a key component that would have changed the course of the series. Like for the Lakers, when they lost to Phoenix last year, AD didn't play. Like, you can make the argument, at least it's a different series if Anthony Davis is on the floor. The Nets don't have this excuse. But watching the media, the mass media in particular, they're not going to bash this man.
No, they're going to bash Ben Simmons.
They're going to bash Ben Simmons, who didn't even play. I don't think he would have been a big difference maker, but hey, some people do. But let's just say Ben Simmons, they're going to bash Kyrie. They're going to say this is his fault for not taking the vaccine and then the team wasn't able to build. They're going to go around everybody. They're going to blame the coach. They're going to blame Steve Nash. He's going to be fired probably tonight. But they're going to leave KD for last. But it's like all of this is a reflection of the decision that KD made to come to to Brooklyn. But nobody's talking about that. Right? Nobody's talking about this is a reflection of the decision that Durant made to team up with Kyrie Irving to come to Brooklyn and form their own super team. You left Steph, Clay, and Draymond.
And they balling right now.
And they're still balling without you for this. You left OKC because of the way they played basketball. And then went to Golden State. They apparently played the right way, but then eventually you stopped liking what the coach was doing. You didn't like the motion offense. You wanted to do a little more ISO. You leave. Probably because of that and a couple of other instances. You leave. You form your own super team here in Brooklyn, and so far it hasn't worked. So now you have to start to look at what standard are we holding Durant to? Are we holding him to the potential best player standard? Are we holding him to a superstar standard? Are we holding him to a best player in the league standard? Like, I feel like when it comes to Durant, we're always moving the goalposts. We don't know where to place him because he's arguably never been the best player in the league. He's arguably not top 10 of all time. So it's like, how do we measure Durant? And I think that's where it gets tricky because, and I was having this conversation with Chris earlier, I said it's easier to criticize LeBron because LeBron is always being compared to Jordan, right? So he's not being compared to his peers around the league. Well, Durant sometimes, but for the most part, anything that LeBron does or doesn't do is in comparison to Jordan.
Right.
We don't have that player for Durant, right? Like, people don't really compare him to LeBron like that. They don't compare him to Larry. They don't compare him to Duncan.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who is his player comparison that he's really in competition with? Giannis, but I think most people would say Giannis is probably a better basketball player right now.
Than him today?
Yeah, than Durant. I would say that.
Giannis is way more dominant.
Yeah, I think he's a better basketball player than, because see, for me, I count defense as a skill.
Okay.
Right? So it's like when people were saying that KD and Kyrie were the most skilled basketball players of all time, I was saying hold on because they don't dominate both sides of the ball. So it's like if you're gonna say skill, you have to factor in defense. Like Dennis Rodman was skilled because he was an amazing defender and a rebounder, right? So it's like Drew Holiday is arguably the best defensive point guard in the league. That's a skill. Marcus Smart just got Defensive Player of the Year as a guard. That's a skill. So I don't think you can just diminish that. It's not just about hustle and heart. That's a part of it, but you also have to be technically sound. You got to have good footwork. You got to know how to anticipate. You got to know how to direct traffic on the defensive end. That's all skill set. So for people to say that KD and Kyrie are the most skilled duo we've ever seen, one, I don't agree with that. And two, I don't think they have the accolades to show for it. AD and LeBron got a ring. Kawhi, you could even say Kawhi and PG. I don't know if they've been to a Western Conference Finals or they've been to a semifinals. So they, Kawhi and PG.
In Clippers?
Yeah. They never been to a Western Conference
I
Finals?
don't think so because they went in what?
They've been to the second round for sure.
Yeah.
Because they beat Luka twice. I think one of those years they went to the Western Conference. I could be wrong. But regardless, the same success as the Nets. The Nets have never been to the Eastern Conference Finals. So do we say that Kawhi and PG are just as skilled as them? I don't know. You got other duos like you could say Kobe and Shaq. Matter of fact, let's just even keep it to today.
Yeah.
Drew and Giannis. They got a ring. They both play both ends of the floor. Are they not a better or more skilled tandem? You got what are some other duos? You got Dame and CJ.
I was just about to say that.
You got Dame. You got Clay and Steph. Champions. Dame and CJ been to the Western Conference Finals. So it's like if you got the most skilled tandem of all time, how have you never seen an Eastern Conference Finals? How have you never been a threat to win the championship? It just don't make sense to me. But that's my sports rant today.
That was a good point though.
Yeah, because it's like I didn't buy but we was having this conversation on Twitter. Like Rick jumped in and Chris jumped in and a few other people jumped in, and I didn't want to have the convo on Twitter because I feel like it's just not enough words to really express.
Like you can't really say anything. Like that's like you arguing on text. Like you're not gonna get like everything out. Like I gotta say. Like it's rather low. Let's have this conversation because it's different. Yeah, and you can. Then on Twitter you only get like a certain amount of characters and all that shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Twitter might be even worse than texting because you can't get all your shit off. But I feel like with this series, it exposed a lot. I am not gonna say the Nets are done though.
No, they're gonna give them one more year. They're gonna give them a year with Ben Simmons. And they're going to try to pick up a couple of people because since they have that big three, I guess if you want to say that, they're going to try to get more pieces out of it. And then after that, they'll be a failure.
Yeah. Yeah, because even if you look at all these duos that formed over the last 4 years, ever since LeBron went to LA and formed like the first duo, you had Kawhi, PG, you had KD, Kyrie, you had Brown, Tatum. You had CJ, Dame. You had Steph, Clay. You had...
Well, you got to take Clay out of that right now. He hasn't played for almost 2 years.
Okay, so now let's just say Steph, Draymond, because they were the duo over there. I'm trying to think of anybody else. You had Embiid, Ben. That was a duo.
You even got Embiid, Harden right now, too.
You got Embiid and Harden right now. Of all those duos, the only ones that win a championship are LeBron and AD and Steph and Draymond. But I don't even know if you count them because the last time they won was with KD. So how is LeBron still getting bashed and he's the only one that has won a championship of these duos?
You count Milwaukee as a big three? Or do you take Giannis Middleton as a big three?
Oh yeah, I forgot that duo, Giannis Middleton. They're also up there.
They got a championship.
I wouldn't say big three, only because Drew is not an all-star.
Okay.
If Drew was an all-star, I would say that's a big three. But he's more of like a role player in that regard, being that he doesn't have that all-star on his back. Even though he's more than worthy of being an all-star, I would say that's a duo. So yeah, so I'll put those two up there. You got CP3 and Devin Booker. Haven't won a ring yet. So since we've seen these dynamic duos come into formation and we started losing that big three, the big threes around the league, there's really only two duos that have won. But nobody wants to talk about that part.
My question that I put in the chat, without Devin Booker, do they lose to Pelicans?
Damn, we on record, so I got to be real careful with what I say. Do they lose to the Pelicans? I'm going to say...
I think he's out for like 2-3 weeks.
I'm going to say no, because the Suns, I think, still have home court advantage. I think CP3 can get you two more.
If they lose next game?
No.
Still no?
No. I don't think they lose next game. CP3 just had a bad game. I think he'll bounce back. But I also feel like if Zion steps on that floor...
Oh, he's not stepping on the floor.
Rumor has it it's a slight possibility.
I wouldn't put him on the floor. We have no chemistry.
I don't care. If you Zion, if I sit you down and I say, look,
he's not in basketball shape. You
that's
know how bad that's gonna
fine.
be?
It won't be bad because the town, the city will get so excited just
Get
to
your
see
team
that man
excited.
step on the floor. The energy that he's gonna get just from stepping on that floor, just grab boards. You ain't got to score. We're going to put you in 12, 14 minutes in the game. When you in there, you blocking shots, you grabbing boards, you passing the ball. If you can agree to that, I'll play you. If you coming in thinking you taking away shots from Brandon Ingram and CJ McCollum who've been balling, that's not how it's about to go down. That's for next season. But for right now, with our chemistry, we just need somebody to come in, crash boards, block shots, play defense. And he can play defense solidly. He's not a great defender, but he could play some defense. If he can come in and do that, I think that'll take him over. I'll pick him.
You'll pick them?
I'll pick them to win. Without Devin Booker, I will pick them to win.
Who they play next? I don't know.
They are the 1-8.
So they play.
I think they play the
3-4. No, 3-7. I think.
That'd be 3-6.
3-6.
3-6. So that would be. Is that the Dallas?
I don't know. But I need Dallas to win.
You got Dallas?
Yeah, I got Dallas.
Let me see.
I got Dallas winning that.
I mean, I had them winning even without Luka, but they lost since Luka's been back, so that's kind of interesting.
They only lost one game, and that was that was a mental breakdown. I saw that. I watched the whole shit.
Phoenix would play the winner from 4-5, which was Dallas and the Jazz. Series tied 2-2. Golden State Warriors were about to beat Denver. They played the winner from Memphis and Minnesota, which is actually a really good series.
That is a really, really good series. I love the fact that the fathers are doing what they're doing.
Yeah, man. Let's get the dads a round of applause.
Yeah. They sitting down. They going at each other. Like, that's some cool shit. That's some cool shit.
They're showing that you can have friendly competition and still be respectful.
Yeah.
That's the part that I like about it the most. Like, I don't gotta call your son out my name. I don't gotta call you out your name as a black man. And especially, given the whole like Will and Chris thing, like I feel like that what they're doing needs to be emphasized more because it is okay for black men to have friendly competition. And I know it's two different instances, but it's okay for black men to have healthy, competitive relationships. So I just want to throw that out there. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Yeah. I love that when they put the even when they just trash talking to each other, they friends.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's like, yeah, my son's playing your son, like they know each other, whatever, like that. The mutual respect. But it's so cool to see. Like,
yeah, and it's like at the end of the day, we all millionaires, bro. Like, come on, Cat, multi-millionaire. Ja, multi-million. He didn't even get his bag.
I'm about to
yet.
say he's about to get the bag.
So his 200 and something mil is
His max.
Right, yeah, his
contract
max is
will be
right around
there.
the corner. So what are we really bashing each other for? But
Who wins that? I'll tell you. I take Memphis.
I like Minnesota though.
I like them. They got a little brick though.
I'm gonna go Minnesota only because I feel like Minnesota has like a lower tier Boston Celtics roster.
Yeah.
In a sense, like they got a lot of talent.
They have a lot of good pieces.
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
They really do. They have a brick on the low. They got D'Lo. They got Anthony Edwards. They got Cat. They got who else? What's the other guy?
They got D'Angelo Russ. They got
Edwards. They got Cat.
They got Pat Bev.
Pat Bev is just a real big hype man for them. He just gets them hype.
They got but they don't got Jaren Jackson. That's the Grizzlies.
No, that's Memphis.
I forgot who's the.
I
other
just hate the
big?
way he shoots.
Jaren Jackson.
Hell yeah.
He's a power forward, so I don't really hold
he
that
be
to him.
pulling those shits too.
Yeah, I mean he can knock him down. He's just not great at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Memphis.
Though. Memphis.
I mean,
Memphis. I like Bane.
Bane is good.
Obviously Ja. I like Jaren Jackson. I like and what's the other dude's name? The other light skinned one. But he alright too.
Trying to see. Let me look at their rosters. View bracket game recap. Of course, I don't have the box score.
Yeah, but
make
they
things
got
so
a little
difficult.
brick though. They got a little.
Yeah,
brick.
no, they do. I like this. I like this matchup. This has actually been a surprisingly good matchup. I'm really claim. You know what? I'm gonna claim.
Brooks.
Yes, Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks is good. I like him. But I'm not gonna lie. My coming out star of this series so far, that boy Anthony Edwards, man.
He's balling.
Like the same way y'all talk about Tatum, I'm seeing a Tatum.
Oh, that's what they got. They got Malik Beasley too.
Malik Beasley, he's solid.
He's balling.
But Anthony Edwards, man, he could play both sides at an elite level for a rookie.
20 years old.
20 years old. Like I'm starting to see a young Tatum develop, but he's like he's developing faster than what I've seen from Tatum. Like Tatum came in scrawny, young, had a lot of potential, could shoot a little, but he didn't really have handle like that. He wasn't the best at finishing at the rim, but we've seen the potential in him. This man,
he comes out like he's been there for years.
like he's about to be the best player on this team in like 2 years.
Over Cat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like that, what I see in him, I see averaging 25, 27 a night.
Yeah, I can see that.
Eventually, strapping up on the defensive end too. Like he's gonna be in that MVP, that Luka, Tatum, Ja. Like this next group of superstars, Trae Young. He's gonna be in that mix. I just don't know if the Wolves are going to keep the roster that they need around them.
That's what I was gonna say too. 'Cause the Wolves will trade one of these pieces for something dumb, and then fuck up his whole growth.
But I think you kind of have to, because when you look like,
well, you can't pay everybody.
Exactly. And that's what's going to end up hurting them, which is why I think they should go like all in on try to win now. So like whatever draft picks they have, whatever trade whatever trade pieces they have, if you can get better now before you have to pay Ant-Man, before Cat's contract is up, before D'Angelo Russell's contract is up, before you got to get rid of Pat Bev. Like keep this core, and I think they could do something if Cat could continue to be or can play like he's top 2 or 3 bigs in the league. I don't see why they can't compete with anybody else.
Who they beat then? Do they beat Phoenix? Healthy Phoenix?
Not this year, no. But they got the potential to get up there.
Do they beat a healthy Warriors?
No, absolutely not. Not this year. Like I don't see superstar or not even superstar. I don't see championship level yet. I see second round. Who would they play? I forgot. They would play the Warriors, I think. So they would lose to the Warriors, of course. But they would go, I think that series could go 6. That's a tough out against the team that may potentially come out the West. That's a tough out.
You think they come out the West?
Warriors? I think
you
it's
can
them.
say that now because with injuries, like you have to do with injuries.
Yeah, of course. Do the Warriors come?
My sleeper team to come out the West is definitely Dallas.
Yeah, I got Dallas, my sleeper. If I had to bet everything that I own on the team, my safer bet would be the Warriors. Because I feel like Jordan Poole is playing well. I don't know what he's gonna do when the competition really steps up. I think this Nugget series is a little like the word like fugazi in a sense, because the Nuggets are so bad that it's just making the Warriors look that great.
It's just Jokic, really. He can't play no defense.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like y'all punching them is not really impressive to me. I think they're gonna have a way tougher matchup if they play Minnesota. I don't think Memphis will give them that great of a run, but I think Minnesota could give them a much better run. I think they can give them a better run. I think they could take them 6. But Memphis, I think they just had a really good year. I don't think they're the second best team like their seed says in the West. Yeah. But yeah, the West is gonna be interesting. If Zion comes back, they could beat Phoenix without Booker. I got Dallas beating Utah. I got the Golden State Warriors beating the Nuggets next to end this. Next game, the shit is over. I got Memphis losing to the Minute.
They go back home to Memphis.
I'm gonna still go Minnesota, man. I'm gonna go Minnesota. I'm gonna go Minnesota in 7. I'm gonna go Minnesota in 7. I think the series goes 7.
Is that good or bad for the Warriors if they go 7? So much rest.
Oh, I mean, the both teams are young, so I don't think that's gonna affect them like that at all. Like Ja's not slowing down, Dylan Brooks not slowing down. I think not Mikal. Was it Mikal Bridges?
No, he's on the Phoenix.
For somebody else, you said, but yeah, like Dylan Brooks. Oh, Bane. They're all young, so they're not slowing down. I don't think going 7 will hurt them. I think Golden State needs to hurry up and end this as fast as possible.
To get some rest for?
Yeah. Because them young boys is gonna run. They gonna run, and Steph is gonna have to play some defense.
Yep.
Clay's gonna have to play. They don't gotta play defense this series. Next series they're gonna have to play some defense. They're gonna have to play on both sides of the ball. So that's why I'm saying it could get real interesting. I think if Minnesota advances, I don't think Memphis will give them that same run.
Sleeper for the East then. Before we get off of this.
Sleeper? I feel like there's no sleepers in the East. I feel like there's like all the bad teams are gonna be eliminated. So there's not gonna be any upsets in the first round. So Boston's gonna advance, Milwaukee's gonna advance, Philly's gonna advance.
They down right now too.
Philly? Oh, but they're up in the series though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Philly's gonna advance. Miami's gonna advance. I think the only team that could potentially, if you want to make it interesting,
Miami.
Well, I don't think Miami has a weakness. So I've always been saying Miami.
Miami beats Philly.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna punch.
And me and you are gonna be different here because I think Milwaukee takes the whole thing. So I think they repeat.
Nah. Not without Middleton. I don't see it. With Middleton, I picked them.
If they
year.
beat Boston and Middleton comes back for the semis, they win. Because there's nobody on Miami that's gonna stop them.
I don't know, man. Yo, don't sleep on Miami. Miami got
they're gonna beat Philly.
Yeah.
So whoever comes out of this bracket, I would say probably could win the championship.
I don't know, man. That Philly Heat matchup is scary because they got some dogs over there, man. I like Butler. I like Bam. I like PJ Tucker, the guard. Giannis. They can run. They got shooters and Duncan and Tyler here. They got Kyle Lowry, championship point. Don't sleep on. They number 1 for a reason. Like I've been saying all year, Miami Heat does not have a weakness. I don't think they have a weakness. I don't think they have their main weakness is that they don't have a Kevin Durant.
They don't have like a superstar.
Yeah, like their best player is Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I was to say Jimmy Butler's the only one that's will be called that.
So I don't know if he can go back and forth with Giannis, but I feel like, again, those role players, man, I could see Tyler Hero going off for 25 in a game. Duncan Robinson shooting 8 for 13 from 3 one game and stealing one. Like, it could get real dangerous in Miami if you let them role players go off, but I'm not giving Milwaukee a cakewalk to the finals like I did maybe 2 months ago. Boston's here, Miami's here, and I think we have what it takes to beat them. I think we have what it takes. Yeah. I think we take them 7. We win in 7. I think we beat Miami. We get our revenge for what happened in the bubble. And then we see the Golden State in the finals. And I think that'll be the best series of the entire year.
Boston, Golden State?
Oh, yeah. That's going to be fireworks. Because I think they're similar teams. But yeah, that's my basketball take, man.
I was about to say, that was our NBA breakdown of the playoffs, man.
Yeah,
let's talk about your accolades real quick, man.
Okay.
Was it USA Today?
Yeah, man. USA Today, man. We made it. So if you look up USA Today, Earl Monroe Basketball School, Howard, New York Charter School, named for a Basketball Hall of Famers fulfilling hoop dreams. Shout out to Scooby Axon, who interviewed me, and a few other people at the school. Just gonna skip to
your part.
Yeah. skip to over where I was at. Oh, shout out to my man, the security guard that made it. Got his picture in the USA Today, man. Got to frame shit like that. Where is it?
I know you highlighted it for us.
Yeah, I think this is a different copy. Oh, there we go. So it says, let's see, it's on to the gymnasium where a dozen students are working up a light sweat by jogging around the basketball court before settling in for a day packed with classes. In one class, Sports Foundations, that's my class, the first thing that might turn heads is a student getting a lesson in video game design while showing his skills on the popular NBA 2K. The class teaches basketball at its core, whether through analytics or video game design and production. One lecture not only features playing the video game, but explores what it takes and how to make money around the game. I am learning as I am developing the curriculum, said James Ennis, the 30-year-old instructor. A lot of them just don't know, and a lot of the time, by the time they learn about these jobs, it's too late, or they don't learn about them at all. Ennis says he doesn't have a hard time getting the attention of the students because of what's at stake for their future. Quote, what I try to do is project-based learning. Everything is hands-on, so they do a lot of presentations. Instead of telling them what this is, I'm going to show you. For example, showing them what a podcast and a blog is and having them create their own. And it said, and end quote.
Let's go.
Hey, man, USA Today. That's history. History, man. We did that. Thank you. We did that. It's kind of crazy.
That school really needs you.
You know, I mean, we gonna have some conversations.
The price just went up.
I mean, hey. Like, I mean, that's all I can say to that.
Did they interview Ross?
No, they didn't. See, and it's things like that it's like, that's kind of like the tough part about all of this is that we can't shine the light on everybody who's doing a lot of the work behind the scenes. Like there have been people in that school who've been there before I got there that were in there putting in work to make sure everything was prepared for day one. And a lot of those people, unfortunately, are not getting the recognition in publications like this. But we know, the people at the school know who's putting in the work. And Ross is one of them. I don't want to say the other names because I don't know if they want me to publicize it. So I'll keep those until I talk to them, privately. But there are a bunch of people. I'll say the roles, like director of operations, like the dean of curriculum instruction, like the guidance counselors, like the people that work in the main office, like the custodial staff, like I think I said Ross, but like the dean of students and Mr. Ross, There's a lot of the other teachers, the core content teachers, our math teacher, our English teacher, our support staff that are in the classrooms, making it 2 teachers per classroom. Like, there's so many other things that are going on in that building, but you can only really talk about a glimpse of it.
I also think that your class that you're doing is different.
Yeah.
It's not like what you could go into a regular school and see. It's you teaching them about like real shit or other ways to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And in other schools, the curriculum is math, science,
Yeah.
that whatever it is. They got gym,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just the regular core basics. It's not yours is a breakout, totally new to the school, right?
Yeah, and that's the gift and the curse, right? Is that with doing something like this, I have to constantly be creative. Like, literally everything about this course is from scratch.
Mhm.
Like, everything, the lessons, the material, the work, the things that they're reading, the projects, like, these are all things that are being made from scratch. So it's like, I can't go to an English teacher for help.
Well, yeah.
I can't ask a teacher who's teaching this in another school for help.
What happens when, because it's only one class, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when it gets bigger and bigger? Because what they said on TV was there's going to be thousands of applications next year.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of people that want to go to the school.
Absolutely.
What happens when they have 2 of your classes, one for each grade or certain upgrade to that?
I don't think I'm going to be a part of what this looks like for 10th, 11th, and 12th. I'm more so for, at least what I want to do, is continue to get the freshmen, because I feel like for that first year, I could keep it as vague as possible. What I anticipate that they're going to do is, as they get older, this class is going to be more and more narrow. So you may have like a basketball and law class, or a basketball and finance class, or a basketball and media class. And it'll be way more specific, but I feel like for 9th grade, they're going to let it be as vague as possible, because you could pique different interests. So like, I can do, like, I've done fashion, I've done podcasting, I've done business. Right now, they're doing a project where they're creating their own basketball tournament. So I'm trying to show them different ways in which they can make money through the game of basketball right now. So at the end of this project, they're going to create a proposal saying that they want to have this basketball tournament here. This is how much money we need. These are the jobs that we're going to create. This is how many teams we're going to have. This is how many players we're going to have. We're going to raise awareness for this particular cause. This is all going to be in a proposal. So now they're learning how to advocate for themselves through writing and creating the spreadsheet to show how much money they need and raising awareness for a cause. They're also learning how to work together with a project. And it's about basketball. It's about, like, I wish I could have learned how to make a basketball tournament when I was 14 years old. I probably would have did it when I was 20. Who knows? But I think that people don't realize that you can create an entire ecosystem from a basketball tournament. If you get the funding, you can pay coaches. You can provide an opportunity for kids. You can give people jobs. You can pay refs. So it's like you can literally create your own small ecosystem yourself. But I feel
Pay
like
people do the books. You pay people do the time.
you pay people do all of that.
Depending on how big it is, you pay vendors to come out there and you know what I mean? That, like, yeah.
And it's like, that's the part that I want to show them. I don't think it's going to click for a lot of them now as like 14, 15-year-olds. But I think when they become seniors and when they go off after high school into college and stuff like that, and they actually have to start to create things on their own, I think it'll click then.
You don't think that it would be more beneficial for you to do it to seniors?
No.
You want to catch them when they come in.
I want to catch them when they come in. Because I feel like that's where they don't know a lot. So it's like, I think by the time you're a senior, if you're going to take this course, you probably will want something that's a little more tailored to your specific interest. So like, if I'm a 12th grader, I know I want to do basketball law, I want a class for that. I don't want to do just basketball law. I want to do a little bit of everything. So like, even for my last unit is probably going to be, I'm thinking of doing a debate unit where we debate different topics around basketball. So like, for example, should we free Brittany Griner? Like there's some people who,
really good,
like there's some people who feel like we shouldn't be paying any attention to it. There are others who feel like, no, we should be putting all the attention to it. That's a debate. It teaches you how to argue. It teaches you how to listen to another perspective. And if you really like it, you can do this and make money on your own. You can start a podcast. You can do broadcasting. Like, that's what we do.
Law.
Yeah, you could do that into law too. So, yeah, man, there's so many different ways in which this thing could go. And it's been fun. This year's been fun so far. But I also think that next year I'll be able to make it better because now I have a lot of material that I could just work from and tweak and make the class even that much more better.
You think that next year is gonna be like a big deal as it is this year?
Yes and no. I think it's gonna be a big deal because there's always gonna be a lot of interest. So we're gonna have people come to the school. We're gonna have special guests and visitors and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna get as much media attention as it is now because it's the second year, so they're not gonna be coming back and talking about the same thing over and over. But I do think when this opens up in the South Bronx,
it's gonna be bigger.
It'll be a lot. It'll be kind of like what we have this year. I anticipate. People are going to be coming, talking about what's going on at the school. And by then, we'll have several classes that are similar to mine, and things of that nature. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. Oh, and also, we had the Magic Johnson piece. Mind if I cue that up?
Cue it up.
I think I had it ready. Yeah, so we had the Magic Johnson piece. This was actually pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just play it.
Understand the difference between Irvin and Magic because it is a difference.
What is the difference between Irvin and
Magic is...
So for context, we had Magic Johnson pull up to the school. Magic and Robin Roberts. Congratulations to her for her 20 years in Good Morning America, and Magic Johnson for all the work that he's done outside of the game of basketball. They pulled up to do a one-on-one interview at our school, and then he surprised our students.
Crazy on that court. I eat your heart out. I chop your neck off if I had to win that game.
Yes,
but Irvin is emotional. You know, he cries, and sometimes even at movies that.
Oh, I'm not even showing it to you. My bad.
Touch my emotions.
Magic Johnson, considered one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
Well, they call him Magic because of plays like this.
Among the men of the NBA, Irvin Magic Johnson is the man.
3-time MVP, 5 NBA championships, an Olympic gold medal.
I do everything but almost clean up the form.
His career on the court soared. The NBA dubbed it the Magic Era. That era was electric.
Yes.
It was entertainment. What are your fondest memories?
It was an exciting time, and it was a time that guys just, they wanted to play every single night, and that's what made it fun.
Now the living legend's latest project showcases him as you've never seen him before.
My father called me up and told me, he said, Junior, you better marry that girl. God bless you with this woman, man. You're gonna make a mistake. The biggest mistake of your life.
Chronicling the highs and lows, his life, marriage, and career in a new 4-part documentary series, They Call Me Magic.
It's real. It's our real life. We're not hiding anything. It's the truth. We're coming out saying, hey, we're an open book.
Irvin Johnson was born in Lansing, Michigan in 1959. A kid with hoop dreams, exploding on the scene in the late 70s, where he became Magic.
The Los Angeles Lakers select Irvin Magic Johnson, Michigan State.
Magic was unstoppable. What one thing he reveals had the power to freeze him in his tracks: love.
A young lady came in.
We said hello. I ran into my other friends and, danced and had a good time.
She walked away, And I said, woo, I got to get to know her.
The series taking us deeper into their 12-year on-again, off-again courtship.
3 times I got engaged, broke the engagement. I want everybody to understand, I didn't do everything right in life.
Then, just 45 days into their marriage, came the moment that would change their lives and Magic's career forever.
Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers.
Cookie opening up about the HIV diagnosis in 2016.
We both fell on our knees and we started crying. He said, if you want to leave, I don't blame you, I understand. And then I said, are you kidding me? No, I love you.
When you got up there with Cookie and you talked about your diagnosis, HIV, and to see you now,
right,
30 years later, what do you want your message to be to people who are facing that?
You got to have a great support system. And you just talked about Cookie, my kids, my parents, my brothers and sisters, my Laker family. They told me, you're going to be here for a long time. When everybody else was saying I was going to die, and look where I am. Thank God he's put me in that position where Cookie and I can grow old together.
30 years?
30 years.
When Magic first revealed his diagnosis, he was rejected by some of his fellow NBA players. But he turned his personal tragedy into a powerful purpose, becoming an advocate for safe sex, especially among youth, pouring his energy into family, and beginning his business empire. You have done so much. Can you list out right now all your business ventures?
Yeah, part owner of the Dodgers. We might, win the World Series this year. The Sparks, WNBA Sparks, MLS, LAFC soccer team, esports team Liquid, our infrastructure company, our food service and procurement business, facilities management, and then a lot of investment. So that's just a little bit about my portfolio.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
smidge.
Just a little bit.
A businessman using his influence to reshape and rebuild low-income communities of color.
Off the court, the lives that I touch, investing in urban America, the inner cities, giving people jobs. That's what I want to be known for, the scholarships, sending young people to college. That's what I want to be known for, the things that, how we touch people. We always want to give back and help young people and help our community be better.
Now, at 62 years old, helping young people is something he's still doing. I say that we bring a little magic into this classroom. Speaking to a classroom of students at Earl Monroe School in the Bronx. They're all hoping to break into basketball, and not just as players, but as camera operators, commentators, and agents.
Listen, don't let anybody define what you can become, okay? Apply yourself here, good grades, and then go on and do great things, okay? Especially not just in college and high school, but also in your community. Now, I'm mentoring people. Somebody help you, then you go back and help somebody else, okay?
Him coming to our school is a big thing. And I wouldn't expect Magic Johnson to just walk into our classroom.
Good luck. Keep going, and keep going.
Urban Magic Johnson.
Through it all, Johnson hopes his latest project and his legacy will inspire others, especially future generations.
I poured my heart and soul into this, and that you're going to feel like a winner. You're going to be inspired. You're going to see love at its highest level between Cookie and myself. I'm excited about, the doc, and I hope that everybody enjoys it.
I actually heard
thanks
it was a
to
good
Robin.
documentary too.
For real?
Yeah, I think Zay said that shit was good. But I seen that. I think somebody was like, nah, that shit is they didn't like how they was depicted in it or something like that. I don't know.
I didn't even know this made ABC.
Jerry West, I think it was. He was tight.
About how he was depicted?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing when you have like these shows and these documentaries, like somebody is always gonna be like mad. Like even with the whole like the Lakers thing that came out on HBO. Did you hear about that?
I didn't watch it.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was mad at how he was depicted, saying it wasn't like really like that and stuff like that. So, I mean, anytime you're recalling history Everybody's gonna say that my perspective is different. This is how it really went down. So even like when they do a piece on 40 Central on how this whole thing came about, like they're gonna be. So let's say somebody, a kid does it. We in our 50s, a 20-year-old comes to say, hey, I'm gonna do a story, and they get interviews from different people about how it came about and all that stuff, and somebody's gonna be like, well, nah, it ain't go down like that.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna say that, and I think that's just that just comes with the game.
So the kids didn't really. Some of them didn't know who he was.
Yeah, for the most part. And it was funny because so to explain how I found out, I didn't know up until like the last 10 minutes. I was supposed to be surprised, right? So the person who knew, I'm not gonna say the person's name, but the person who knew accidentally let it slip out when asking me to do something in preparation for the guest coming. So the whole 3 weeks we're waiting for this person. They're calling this person the talent. Yo, the talent this, the talent that. And then 10 minutes before we about to start, the person goes, yo, Magic's in the other room. We need you to do. I said, got it. So that's how I found out. And but for the kids, one kid knew because another person did the same exact thing right before he was about to walk in. But other than that, the other kids didn't know. But for the ones who did know who he was, they were shocked. The ones who didn't know were still kind of in awe. But once they did the research on who he was,
like, oh,
it was
shit.
like, oh shit! Like I was on there with the legend. Like it's kind of crazy. But man, just shout out to that whole team. Like everybody who came that was a part of that. Like the camera people, the producer. Like everybody was super professional. Made sure that the kids were perfectly ready for the event, and the editing was spot on. Like it was just great, man, to be a part of that. And shout out to, again, as always, shout out to Ross, because I would have never been a part of that had I not been selected. So shout out to Ross for that, because that was major. That was major. He didn't have to do that. So
That's fire. That was fire.
yeah, man, let's give that man a round of applause. Dean of students.
If y'all don't know who Ross is, that's the guy who hung up on us earlier.
Yeah. We call him a bunch of different names in the chat, but I don't. Right now is not the time to bash that man. Right now is not the time.
Read that last comment right there.
He's been all over USA Today, New York Times, Slam Magazine, ESPN, Good Morning America, and ABC Nightly News.
Ooh, give yourself a round of applause, man.
Yeah,
Look at
man,
that.
it's kind of crazy, man. It's insane. It's insane. Yep.
People stop you in the street now?
No. Nah, we're not at that point. Like, it's more so I'm in pieces that are about the school.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not like these are pieces essentially
you.
about me yet. But who knows? It may get there. Like, who knows? I may open my own school one day. Who knows what it'll be about? I wish I would have thought of this.
That's a really good concept.
It's an amazing concept. And to think that this man got pushback on this idea.
Well, for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought for this school for 10 years. But I think everything happens for a reason. Because had he opened this school 10 years ago, I would have been in Boston.
Yeah, timing. I think timing is everything. Right?
Mm-hmm. I think everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. And shout out to Dan, man. Dan Flores. Let me get that man a round of applause. Shout out to Dan Flores, man. Award-winning filmmaker, serial entrepreneur. Now he's working on this lifelong project that he's been wanting to do for a long time. Now it's finally up and running. So yeah, shout out to him. But yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I may open my own school one day. I don't know what it would be about though. I don't know how you top this.
Yeah.
Gotta think of something.
Again, there'll be something else, and when we make this shit big and everything, then we got bread. There'll be something else that we need to figure out.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Because I'm thinking every sport should have a school like this. Every sport that's predominant in our community should have a school like this.
Do you think they come out with a football school like this?
They should. I don't see why not.
All around the nation, the same. Like to get more of these in different.
Yeah, I think eventually they're gonna have Earl Monroe, Cali, Earl Monroe, Chicago, Earl Monroe, Baltimore, Earl Monroe, Florida, Miami, or something like. I think that, in my estimation, that would be a part of my game plan if I'm him. But I can't speak for that man. So I don't know where it's gonna end up. But I think they should expand because more kids than just the Bronx need it.
Yeah.
Shit, you could even have one in all 5 boroughs.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
So many different things that you could do with it because
All the media attention that's on this right now, there's you know how many investors and stuff like that are probably hitting him up like, yo, you want to do another one?
Mhm.
So hopefully, so the kids could get it.
Yeah, man. But it's been a great ride so far. Shout out to all the educators that made it this far. We are now on the countdown. I think we have 8 weeks left.
Of school?
For high school? Yeah. I think high school we only have about 8 weeks. I counted down to regions. I don't count regions as school days.
Okay.
So if you count the regions as school days, then it's like 10. But if you don't, it's like 8 because regions is like 2 weeks. So we got this week, 4 weeks in May. That's 5. June. 2 weeks.
Shit.
7. Yeah, just the home stretch.
Damn.
It's the home stretch. It's crazy.
That
yeah.
was fast.
It's fast. I remember when I got the phone call on the pod that I got the job. Remember that?
I do remember that shit too.
Yep.
That's crazy. Damn.
Crazy. That's how fast it went. From an idea to this. Still insane. Like sometimes I be thinking like, damn, like this class never really did exist before. And now I'm in charge of creating this entire curriculum. And I didn't even go to college for teaching. Like that's the crazy part. Like it's teachers that have done this since high school, that have been learning how to be teachers. High school, college, master's, PhD. And I was lucky enough to get the position.
Give yourself another round of applause.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, enough about me, man.
Yeah.
Enough about me.
Oh, yeah. Enough about you.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to everybody that pulled up on us Thursday too.
Oh,
We can't really talk
man.
about it because the other.
Oh, matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up before I forget.
I already had it in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to us on Thursday. Had a great time with us. Listen, man. Just for y'all to know, there was an epic battle. I'm gonna wait for the other opponent to be here so he can talk his shit. But
I'm not. Listen, I won the battle. I don't care what he say. I had the underdog. First of all, I had the underdog, and I was not the hometown favorite. So that's 2 things just straight off the bat, right? It was Usher versus Chris Brown and Iconic Sports Bar. I've never been to Iconic Sports Bar to do something like this. I barely go, period. But I say, you know what? For the sake of the pod, let's do it. I don't mind doing content for the pod. So boom, Kevin accepts the challenge. We have our back and forths on the podcast, talking smack. You know, I'm telling him he's not gonna win. He tells me I got my pants too tight. Pause. And then now, you know, it's last week Thursday is battle night. So shout out to Rose. She came on the pod. She talked about, you know, all her stuff that she got going on in her life and life as a hustler and dancer and entrepreneur and go-getter. So definitely tune into that last episode to get her perspective. After the pod, it's game time. I'm in battle mode. You pull up to the spot. Tell the DJ what we about to do. 3 songs apiece. May the best man win. Shake the man's hand. I go first. I play my record. I do my little thing. Crowd going crazy. Right? They're going crazy. He goes up. As soon as the beat drops, everybody goes crazy. Just because of the record they picked. Pick the record, people singing, girls is throwing a bra across the thing. It's insane. It was crazy. So Kev singing, he do his thing. Break, second round, he do his thing. I did my thing with my second song. I think I won the first round. I feel like majority of people thought that he won the second round, but not because of the performance. but because of something special that he did. That's my take. That's my take. I think I had the better performance, but hey, you're gonna leave it up to the people. Then the third round, I play my record, and I feel like I played a very difficult record to perform, and I pretty much nailed it. And I walked out, did my epic leave. He did his record. It didn't hit. Didn't hit. I don't think it hit at all. But hey, listen, I wasn't there as a fan of the verses. So I got a different perspective. And then that was it. Then the crowd did their thing, and we decided on the winner. And then yeah, that was it. That was it.
It was epic.
Yeah, man, epic to say the least.
I'm just gonna let y'all know right now on Thursday when the full cast is here that people that was there is gonna be a very heated conversation.
Mother call this nigga right now.
He's not at work.
I don't give a fuck. Republican Kev.
Nobody want to answer today?
Nobody ever answered the horn, bro. This shit is crazy. I feel like I'm a reliable answerer. I feel like for the most part, when people call, I answer.
Me too.
Yep. I agree.
I always pick up. I feel like I can't miss something because something might be important. But if you do want to watch it, it's gonna be exclusively for our Patreon subscribers. We're gonna have some clips up so you can see a little bit of it, but you're not getting it all. Patreon subscribers, man. There's the 3 tiers. You giving it to everybody? You want to do it?
You mean like, is it gonna be for everybody on Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. We're
That's
giving
fine,
that to
that's
everybody.
fine.
We're giving that to everybody. There's a documentary that we about to start shooting next couple of weeks. It's not for everybody. Just let y'all know that right now. But this right now, this is gonna be going for everybody. So the $5, the shot o'clock, the $10, the buffalo, the $25 chairwoman. We listen. Please go buy it, and y'all be able to go see the whole thing.
Yep. Yeah. Shout out to all our patrons. This episode. All our episodes are because of your contributions to our show. We appreciate you all. Princess told me to read her comments. Let's do it. 40 Central High School.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be.
Sorry, I don't have my computer in front of me, so I can't see nothing right now.
Yes, Comment King. Yes, definitely. Magic, man. That was crazy. Dream come true. Warren, Thursday was lit. Oh, because I have a few words about and for Kev. Nah, don't speak on it. Don't speak on it.
No. It's gonna be a real good Thursday. Tell you that right now.
Yeah. Let the people decide. Let the people decide. And Kev even went as far as to blame Justin for his loss. He did? That's crazy. So he did admit that he lost. Glad we got that on record. He blamed you for losing.
I can't speak about anything. I know what I said.
Listen, man, Warren, you never beat me. Kev, you never beat me. I've won in both the boxing ring and the octagon. It's like at this point, I'm going to announce my retirement from Versus. I'm done, man. I'm done. I need a drop.
You need your own drop?
I need my own drop. Let me see. What can I play? It was a good run. Had a great time. But my time has now come to an end. I am officially done with the verses. My jersey is in the rafters. I will watch from the sidelines as the new competition is up and coming. I feel like I'm an old head in the arena. I put my belt on the line on numerous occasions, and it's time for me to hang it up. That's all I got to say about that.
The footage is here.
We got the footage.
That was the ending. I can't play that. That was the ending.
That's the part where I was confused. I mean, I feel like overall, he didn't even give Usher his best battle that he could have. Like, I feel like Usher has 3 haymakers that can't be beaten. I think he played one of them. Yeah, I think he played one of them. There are 2 other songs that I feel like he could have played. He didn't, and that was a little disappointing because at the end of the day, I feel like if he would have played it, it would have been better for the crowd. Like, my thing for this, yes, it was a competition between me and Kev, but as long as the crowd had fun.
Shout out to the people that let us do it. Skip and Chaz. And also the DJ, he actually like held it down for us.
Yeah, man.
Like he tried to get people pumped. Like, yo, listen, the battle's coming back on. We're gonna take this break. Let them get in. Like, he was just doing his thing, man. Shout out to everybody over there that just came out to support us too, man.
Absolutely. I hope we're able to do more with Iconic Sports Bar.
Oh no, they want to do another one.
Okay.
We already have another battle set.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Yeah?
Because I woke up to 70 messages and I was not reading it all.
It got crazy.
Yeah, I skimmed it. I wasn't reading all that shit.
Nah, it got crazy. It got crazy. It was.
You could refresh my. You could just give me a little rundown.
Long story short, I won't give the artists. I'll leave the artists for a surprise. But we have Warren and Kev. Warren and Kev might be going at it. I think they're gonna do pop. Pop genre, and Kev and the Manual.
Oh, they what?
Kev and the Manual. So it might be a handicap match.
He's a performer.
It might be a handicap match. It might be, I don't know if Kev is going to take on 2 challenges at the same time. I don't know I don't know. There could be a triple threat match. I don't know.
I don't know, but they asking me to come to the ring.
Oh, were you called out?
No, they was in the bar. They was asking me to go to the ring. Like,
oh, really?
People wanted me to go outside.
Are
people want me to come outside? I don't know. It depends. It depends because I got a little sleeper in my head that I can tell you after this.
Okay.
But like that. But just let you know, like I'm coming to perform. Like,
okay.
Like if I come outside, I actually liked being behind the camera that day. It was cool getting everybody's reaction, talking like who you got or whatever like that. It was. We do a lot of shit enough.
True.
Sometimes True. Let's let them do what they gotta do for a little bit. Let us take a break.
So what would prevent you from stepping into the ring?
Nothing. Me.
Okay. So do you feel like somebody has to call you out? Who would you call out?
I call out anybody.
Call out somebody right now.
Nah. There's one person I can't call out because I need him for a verse.
All right, so call out somebody else. Hypothetically.
I'll take anybody. The only person I can't take on is Zay.
Okay. But Zay said he's already not doing it. So we ain't even got to worry about him.
And then, well, damn, I can't really speak about it because Kev got his shit that he got to get off. So I can't really say nothing because Kev got his shit he want to get off. Like, I know that for a fact.
All right. I mean, still I think it'll be interesting if you call somebody out.
I'll take anybody. I'll take Warren, Corey. I'll take a random.
Yeah, but you got to call them out, though. That's what makes it. That's what makes
Kev,
it different.
I'll take Kev on too.
But which one? If you had to pick one,
I do no homo. I do all 3 of them at the same time. Pause.
That's okay.
Okay. You gotta be confident in your shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to be willing to perform that many songs.
Warren's not a performer.
That's another thing that I noticed is that performing those songs
you was tired?
Yes. But only because I didn't even realize that, like, I forgot all about Chris Brown's songs being, like, dancing songs.
Yeah. Yep.
So it was like, that first record, I think I literally said on camera I haven't been on the gym in a while. And I was tired. I was huffing and puffing. But that was because I was trying to dance and sing at the same time, whereas like Kev's music was way more slower.
Yeah, it depends on who you pick, like what the genre is. Like the pop shit that they gonna get right now, it could get interesting, but it also could not be.
True.
Like it depends, the songs, depends on all that shit. Like, but And like there's songs that you don't really have to go crazy on. Like Chris Brown, you got to go crazy in his songs.
Exactly. But like Usher songs don't really require dancing.
Like dance, yeah.
Especially
Not
all
all
the
of
ones he picked.
Yeah, not all of them.
They didn't require dancing. But yeah, I think you gotta call somebody out, man.
I'm gonna sit back, watch the next round.
Okay. All right. I'm retired, so I've done my. I think I've done the most battles.
They actually asked. It was like, yo, is there gonna be a part 2 for you guys?
Ooh, no, no, absolutely. Like I said, I'm done. I'm done, man. I'm done. I've done my share of performances. I've battled everybody who there is to battle. I do actually want to see some old guests being called out. That's all I'm gonna say. I would love to see a Rick Rude versus Wanye. Just throw it out there. I'm gonna just throw it out there. I would love to see who else would I want to see? Old guests.
I want to see the ladies come out and do this too.
Okay.
I do want to see some of the ladies come out and do this.
I would. Okay. So what if we even had like Taylor versus Rose, something like that?
Yep. I mean,
that'll be cool.
Or we could even put in right at the spot a random guest could try to call one of us out.
I'm retired, so ain't nothing that y'all could do to bring me back. I'm done. I'm gonna take my flowers, take my basketball, and walk home. I'm gonna ride off into the sunset.
And Thursday will be interesting, so I need all y'all to.
Thursday's gonna be real interesting. Real interesting. I mean, I just want to see who else is gonna get called out. I feel like Corby got to step back in the ring. That's somebody who I gotta see. I feel like his first round was real. It was easy. I feel like he even had the better artists, the records that were gonna resonate with the people the best. So I feel like he had an easy layup with that one. I gotta see him in the ring again. I gotta see Warren in the karaoke ring. I gotta see how Kev is gonna beat his last performance.
There's but so much you could do.
I am gonna say it, but I feel like I bring out the best of my opponents. I feel like I brought out the best we're probably gonna see of Kev ever again in that
Now you brought the
environment.
That was the best out of him.
I feel like I made him think. I made him prepare.
Nah, I don't even think he thought about what he did. I think that just literally just came out.
Like in the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
The second one. The first one was a thought.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously because it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the second one, I think he was in the heat of the moment and just went off.
Okay. We can ask him that on Thursday.
Yeah.
It's a good question. I thought that he planned that out. Because I only said it on the pod 1,000 times. That's the only way he's gonna beat me. But
maybe he knew that, but I don't think he foresee what he was gonna do after he did that.
Okay. Man, well, we gonna see him on Thursday.
Listen, the footage will be up.
Yeah, we gotta get the
everybody
footage up as soon as possible.
It's already downloaded. I'm about to send them all to you.
You can send them to me on my phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it. It's downloaded to my phone.
Oh, okay.
I got all that, or I could just put it on the computer, but I don't got my computer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
is
we
there
gonna
anything
do
else
that.
really you want to talk about?
Nah, man. I think this was fun. I had a good time today. Oh wait, is this? Hello? Yes. Oh, what's up? What's up?
I don't know what the hell's going on right now. But the footage will be up for you guys, especially the ones on Patreon who wants to see it over. The people who wasn't there, who subscribed, everything will be up soon. But if you don't subscribe yet, please go subscribe so you can see how fun this was, the aftermath of it, everything that we went through to do it, the the performance, the dancing, the people that came out to watch, the scores. Um, it was really 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 fun. Gonna do it again, and yeah, listen, we want more people to be there with us also. Like y'all could come. We had people come here that met us, went to the spot. We had a good like just alone like 12 to 15 people that was there just to support us, and we thank you guys for doing that. But the next one we got to make it bigger. We got to make it bigger. You good? But there's really nothing else really else for us to talk about today. Next week Monday we do have a guest coming in. Unfortunately, he was not able to be here today, but next Monday he will be here. And that's gonna be a very very good interview. We're gonna bring the music up. Thursday, I'm not too sure if we have anybody, but if the guys is all here, just y'all gonna remember it's about to be a big argument. I don't know who he told, but he just got a jail call. The fuck? Yeah. What the fuck was that?
Man, those is phone calls, man. Sometimes you get those phone calls. You gotta, look out for people in the moment. That's all that was. So I just wanted to make sure that. Now I didn't want the mic to pick up the convo. That's why I went over it about a computer. But yeah. So shout out to my guys, man. And that's what that phone call was about. Somebody just needed a favor, like kind of like in the moment, like this really can't wait kind of thing. So I was trying to knock that out as quick as possible. So
Yeah, that's good. We out of here though. Whatever
We
you gotta
done?
say to them. Yeah. Just told them we need more of our supporters there next time. We need to make that shit. We need to take a whole section up.
yeah, so the next one is definitely going to be publicized way better. I did a terrible job with publicizing this one. Because I'm just like,
He's on vacation.
yeah, I was on vacation. It's the first time I had like a vacation in a long time. So yeah, that's why that happened.
But the next one we're gonna get we'll probably wind up introducing that shit on the pod Thursday. Yeah, he wants to run it back this Thursday.
Who?
Kev.
Run it back like against me?
Nah, against one.
Oh. Yeah, he feel like this is his
His
he
arena?
really like believed that like he like destroyed me. I'm like, bro, it did not go down anywhere near like how you think it went down. That's not how it happened. So he gotta be better with that. That was it was like I said, I feel like I bring out the best in my opponents. I feel like I brought out the best in Warren. I feel like I brought out the best in Kev. Anybody who I faced, I brought the best of them out. So at the end of the day, the people won.
Mm-hmm.
The people won. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. The people won, and I feel like let me write this down. Sorry, I'm still trying to get this done. And the next one's gonna be even better because we're gonna have more pub behind it. We may even have like a contest for the people who show up. We may give away a couple free items.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe do like or like a free promo video for anybody who shows up. We'll do something. So we'll give it an incentive to get people to come out and support and show love. And
The only problem we really gonna have with that is we was there for a while for 3 songs. It will only have to be 3.
yeah, but I like it better like that.
You do you?
Yeah, I like it better. I think 3 songs is better than 5 because it's easier to remember.
Okay.
So like when you're doing the score, it's like
1-1, don't.
Yeah.
2, don't. All right, got you.
Mm-hmm. Like if you lose the first 2 rounds, you done. So you gotta like
You gotta
every
be ready.
round. You gotta have 3 haymakers.
It's not like a real like one of them big verses where you need 11.
Exactly.
I need 2.
Yeah. You need like
this is my
haymakers.
thing. When I was thinking about it, I'm like, all right, cool. You know how many of the shit that we did in the beginning where we was just like, yo, we're gonna do this and this, this artist and this artist. You know how many of those we could bring back up?
Say that one more time.
When we was doing it in the beginning, and it was like, yo, we're just gonna take this thing and this, and we was just like making up like little, like when we wrote up Jagged Edge versus something else, like 112 or something like that, like shit like this could, like we could see our old battles come up.
Yeah.
And it could be fun.
Like I was even talking to Kev. I said, yo, I've never heard of this happening. Like I've never heard of a bar doing this, or like I know people do karaoke for fun, but I've never really seen it in a competitive environment.
I said that too. I said that we spoke about that after. Remember before when we got there that Wednesday, and she was like, "Oh, we'll see how it goes, whatever like that." And you never heard of this before. It's always new. After that, they was like, "Yo, this shit could work."
Yo, like I think if we gotta switch the name of it so that way we don't like no lawsuits and nothing like that. So I think if we switch the name and then really make it like what if like Iconic had a karaoke team versus another bar with their own karaoke team, and we get like 3 legit judges who are like in the industry. Like who knows where shit like who knows where that could go?
Like
like
fucking TV show.
Patreon.
Nick Cannon would probably be hosting this shit.
Yo, you never know. Because I'm trying to think, because I don't think with America's Got Talent or anything like that. Like, I think sometimes they sing old records.
No, but you have to really sing to pass. Like in karaoke, you don't really have to sing.
That's what I'm saying. It's more like entertainment and singing, which makes it more fun. Where America's Got Talent, you got to be like, they're testing like the vocals and stuff like that.
Real vocals.
Yeah. But who knows, man? Shit can get interesting. We could probably do a battle in here.
Definitely can.
We could definitely do a battle in here.
Well, I was talking to Warren about it too. He has a spot. He was like, "Yo, we could fit like this amount of number of people or not." And I was like, "Nah, we need more than that." Because the way that it was looking, I think if we put that back out there. First of all, I went to the bar on Friday, and dude was like, "Yo, that shit was fire," and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yo, the battle was fire." And I was like, "Oh, you was here?" He was like, "Yeah, I was here with my people." He was like, "Yo, like when y'all doing it again?" Like people that came up to me and asked me like, "What's going on for the next one already?" So like maybe we seeing something. Maybe we got a gold mine here.
I think we just have. I think 2 things we have to improve on. 3 things. 1, the title. 2, the marketing. And 3, the crowd participation. So I think we need to come up with like a hashtag or something where if they post Iconic Sport, or they post or make some type of video and tag 40 Central and tag Iconic, maybe they get a free shot for the night. Something like that. 1 free shot.
But that's something that when me and you go up there, we can talk to her about.
Yeah. Y'all don't even need to be hearing all of this.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, peasants. Nah, I'm joking. All jokes. Yeah. All right, we out of here, man. You got anything else?
Nah, I'm good. I'm about to send you all this shit. I'm about to watch these.
All right, bet. Let's see who we can end with. Well, let's end with this new record. So shout out to Young Stella sending in this record earlier last week. Coming in Hot by Young Stella. We're gonna play it right now. And we out.
Yeah, hey, yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah, you coming in hot, ooh. Yeah, AMG swerving in the lot, ooh. Yeah, tell these motherfuckers it's a lie. Hella bitches, hella riches, hella motherfuckers with it. Tell them that it's on site. Got them jumping all night. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, the dick ain't for free. Yeah, that pussy ain't for me. Yeah, gotta be pricey. pussy and wet like Fiji. I said it then, I say it now. I was ballin', then I'm ballin', nothing on the shit regards to that. I call it back, I turn it up, she down for that, I'm done for that. Really done fucking with y'all dykes, we not like, yeah, we on the fucking same, fell in love with Benjamins, yeah, she broke, yeah, I'm up, tryna toke, yeah, I'm down, beat that pussy up like I'm really Chris Brown, yeah, you wanted that, fuck boy, so go ahead and own that, you wanted that, just in case you forgotten that, that's how I respond to that, hoe, bitch,
go stream that, coming in hot by Young Stella,
so I can't be your ASAP, but I beat that pussy up like I'm really Rocky, move with urgency, who will really fucking stop me, yeah, pull a motherfucker, show you how that Glock be, show you how that Glock be, yo, I tell what the time is by the timepiece. Presidential rollie, I'm so dead ass pussy, you so dead last. Don't fuck with them, leave them in the past, yeah, fuck boys gon' be fuck boys, so fuck them. Don't show empathy for no bitch boy, fuck them. Leave them empty handed, girl, yeah, you gon' regret it. Showing love like you really fucking meant it, ayy. Yeah, broke boys don't deserve no pussy. How you about to be mad, looking like a cutie, yeah. Let me tell you about me, I'm a real fucking G. They gon' never try me, bring my crown royalty. Yeah, I'm that sick. Matter of fact, tell them that we could really run it back. Yeah, coming in high, AMG, swerving in the lot. Tell these motherfuckers it's a lie. Hella bitches, hella riches, hella motherfuckers with it. Tell them that it's on site. Got them jumping all night. It's a lot to take in. Bring my fucking payment. Yeah, this dick ain't for free. Yeah, that pussy ain't for me. Gotta be like that girl, Riri. Mixing that black and the brown like it's Reese. Can't blame me, she just like my tree, yeah, make like 10%, but we still represent, yeah, this culture known for spitting facts, and there I go spitting facts, they really gon' hate me, that's alright, I'm all about my M's and M's like I'm Slim Shady, who else you know really talking like me, I'ma really gon' talk my shit, cause they ain't like me, what you call this, yeah, I call this being God gifted, pussy hate, it's okay, yeah, pussy hate, it's okay, yeah, pussy hate, it's okay, yeah, Young Stella on this beat, you know.
Alright, we out of here. I was coming in hot by Young Stella. If you got any other music that you want played on 40 Central, all you have to do is email it to 40centralpodcast@gmail.com. Again, 40centralpodcast @gmail.com. Again, shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us for today. Shout out to Magic Johnson. Shout out to Robin Roberts. Shout out to everybody who was involved in that. Shout out to the Boston Celtics for sweeping the Brooklyn Nets. And we out. Straight like that.